In this video, we'll be discussing the ambiguity of the sine rule. For starters, I always ask my students to go through this exercise and draw themselves a triangle. This question is asking us to draw a triangle with side length 4 and another side of 3 and angle of 44. Now, this is the kind of, I've labeled the size there for you, and I told you the angle A, capital A, is 44. So you've been told the instructions in this order. So two sides, and this angle is not between the sides that you were told. Okay, so we've been told if you draw, for example, a 3 here and a 4 here. Okay, you've been told this angle. All right, this angle, which is not between 3 and 4, is 44. All right, we've been now, is the question's asking you, this is what I'm asking you, is that is this the only possible way of drawing this triangle here, or this value of, this is our little a, okay, our little a, this is angle capital A, and if we are asking, is this the only possibility of, the only possible way of of that angle C, or is this the only way of drawing this triangle? All right. So what is it that is ambiguous in this case here? Is this the only answer you can find for this angle C? Pause the video, think about it. It's a yes or no question. Yes or no? All right. So I hope you said no to this. This is not the only way we can have this drawing. I'll show you on the next slide here. So, for example, here we've got the same setup here. Like this angle opposite of 3 is 44 degrees. Yeah, let's just ignore that. That's annoying me. All right, that's a mistake. That thing over there. So we've been told to work out the possible value of ACB. What C is actually, okay? My drawing was bad. C is down here. All right. So is this the only way of drawing this triangle? Well, no, this is not the only way. This is not the only possibility for C, because they didn't, this information that they told us. If we could have drawn the triangle like so, three, we could have swung it around. All right, this this is another way. Just we drawn acute angle here for C. We could have actually drawn a triangle with a 4 and a 3 like so, and still have this angle to be 44. Yeah, I could have just thrown that uh, length 3 around here and could have drawn it like so. So the angle that was originally C here is now actually, because of this triangle is isosceles, right? That length 3 is the same length here, this 3. So this isosceles triangle means that this angle is C, and therefore now this side of the triangle, the angle inside of triangle, this point C moved here. So this angle here is what? Is, imagine this, well, the C goes here. So this is 180 minus the original acute angle C there. So we don't know which of those values is it. Is it the little c, or is it 180 minus that c? All right. So let me just show you one more time. So this is what it is. One way you could have figured out the angle. Oh, that's why it was there. So the acute angle was 67. All right. Let me rub up my this working out. So the acute angle was 67, but actually there is another solution to it. There are sometimes two solutions for a missing angle. So this is what's called the ambiguity of the sine group. Okay, I tried to show you as perfectly as I could. So the other answer for C is that sine of, we could have just said it could have been 118 minus 67.85. So this angle here, whatever it was that we calculated, we could have said no, actually that's on the outside now, so I want its complement from 180. Alright, because this is a straight line, and I said this is like isosceles triangle, isn't it? So whatever this is now copied here, and so I want its complement inside my triangle when I have this is called what? This is an acute angle and this is obtuse angle. Alright? Obtuse means over 180. So you can type it in your calculator. Test this for yourself. Sine of 30 will give you, I believe it's a half, and so make a note of that. That was a half. But if you type in your calculator, what's 180 minus 30? Don't type it. You can type in your calculator, but you could just evaluate it to be sine of 150. Type that in your calculator, and it should give you the same answer. Alright? Test it with some other number. Sine of, take 20 here. I don't know what it is, but I bet you it's the same as sine of 180 minus 20, which is 160 degrees. Alright? We're working with degrees. So these two sines are the same. Notice I'm not saying angle 160 is the same as 20. I'm saying the sine is the same, okay? It's, alright? Notice the difference, alright? So from now on, if they ask you work out all possible values, once you figure out the sine rule, actually you have to think, is that angle I'm working out acute or obtuse? If it's not, if it's not acute, then you're gonna have to take its complement from 180 degrees. Now what's coming up here is the graph of sine here, and it's just saying you that this angle, whatever it is, let's pretend it's 80. When we evaluating the sine of that angle, we getting the y value here. All right, we are saying what y value will give me what's the outcome of the function. We giving it input of 30, and we're saying what is the outcome. So this is the same. It has the same height, the same y value as that 180 minus 30, or minus this theta here. All right. So that's just proving that with the graph. All right. So we will see this later. All right. So you need to remember, make this rule a priority for yourself. It has confused me and lost many good students' marks because they forgot about this rule. All right. And we'll see this also in chapter 10. It's other in other contexts. We'll see how to use it to figure out multiple answers to a problem. All right. So good luck practicing this section, and I'll see you in the next video.